Before we begin, disclaimer. This play is made solely for viewer entertainment. The events, names, characters and dangers are purely fiction. Any resemblance to actual names, places, persons living or dead is purely coincidental and unintentional. Also, smoking and drinking is injurious to health. None of the actors on stage now, ladies and gentlemen, creatures of habit and holders of buzzing devices, before we dive into an evening of murder, mystery and morally questionable dinner parties, some general instructions. Please silence your phones unless your ringtone is a dramatic gasp, in which case you're good to go. If you need to use the loo, do so right now, because once we begin, you wouldn't want to leave your seats. Grab your emotional support water bottles and hydrate, because in Ahmedabad's heat, murder is thirsty work. And please, no flash photography. Our talented photographers have got that covered. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy Natakbaazi's 2025 production of Rope, which has a whole lot of tension and just enough charm to question all your friendships by the end. Enjoy the show!
Give me the lighter.
Lighter? Here, catch. It's about time you pull yourself together, Shri. Shetty will be here in 15 minutes.
Do you fully understand, sir, what we have done?
Do I know what I've done? Yes, I know quite well what I've done. I've done murder.
Yes.
Motiveless, passionless, faultless, clueless, bloodless, noiseless murder.
Yes.
An immaculate murder. I've killed. I've killed for the sake of killing and for the sake of it. And I'm alive, truly and wonderfully alive. That is what I've done, Shri. What's the matter? Are you getting superstitious?
No, I'm not superstitious.
Then can I put on the light?
No, you can't. Jack,
Yes.
you remember when Rohan came in?
What do you mean when Rohan came?
When Rohan came in. When he came in from the cab, he was standing at the door.
Yes.
Did you see anyone standing there up the road about 60 meters?
No.
There was someone. There was a man. I saw him, I'm sure.
So what?
Oh, nothing. Jack,
Yes.
you know when I met Rohan? When I met him coming out of the... When I met him and got him into the cab, couldn't someone have seen us?
What do you mean by someone?
Oh, someone! Anyone, Jack, did we think of that?
I did.
It's in the room, you know. Do you think they'll get away?
When? Tonight?
Yes.
Are you suggesting that some psychic force emanating from that chest over there is going to whisper to Indrajit sir of the fact that the remains, or shall I say, lifeless entirety of his 23-year-old successor and son is stolen? My dear Shriya, are you feeling in any way insecure? Perhaps I should reassure you with a brief summary of facts. With mathematics, if you mean it. Please. What do you...
Listen. Oh, it's all right. I thought it was Shetty.
Shetty, in the first place, will not be here until at least 8:55 of them. So Shetty is a well-known data. Shetty, secondly, will have lost his key for the 100th time and will therefore ring the bell. You know what? Let me give you a cool narration of our transactions. This afternoon, at about 2 o'clock, young Rohan Nath, our fellow batchmate, left his father's house with the intention of visiting the cultural center music hall. He did so. After the performance, he was met in the street by your good self and invited to his house. He was then given tea, and at 6:45 precisely, done to death by strangulation and rope. He was subsequently deposited in this chest. Tonight at 9 o'clock, his father, Indrajit Nath, His aunt Pratimaji and 3 well-chosen friends of our own will come around here for regalement. They will engage in small talk, drink, dance and depart after the party at 11 o'clock.
This party, is it just lip, is it just?
My dear Shreya, have we not already agreed that the entire beauty and piquancy of the evening resides in the party itself? Tonight, as I was saying, you and I will leave by car for IID. We will carry our fellow batchmate along with us. Our fellow batchmate will not be heard of again. Our fellow batchmate will not be murdered. He will be missing. And that is the complete story and the perfection of criminality, the complete story of the perfect crime. Am I quite clear, Shreya?
Crystal.
The party, so far from being our vulnerable point, is the very apex, as it were, and consummation of our victory. Consider its ingredients, I still don't think we could have chosen any better. You have, first, and by all means foremost, Indrajit Nath, the father of the occupant of the chest. It is he as the father who gives the entire haunting quality of the evening. Well chosen so far. We then of course required his wife, but she being an invalid was unobtainable. And therefore we procured his sister, the same applies to her.
Hello? Hello? What? This is Window X143. What? Put on that light! Put on that light!
Steady, Shri.
Hello? Hello?
Will you put down that phone, Shri? You're telling the entirety of Shimla, I'm afraid. Come and sit down.
Well, go on.
Well, there are then Harsh Gupta and Shania Bain, who've been asked for their youth, innocence and good spirits alone. Also in Harsh, who's in the same school and is at the same university as ourselves, you have about the most perfect specimen of ordinary humanity obtainable. And therefore, he is a suitable witness to this extraordinary scene. The same applies to Shania, his female counterpart. Unintellectual humanity is represented. We then come to Maya. Now in Maya, Shri, we have a very intriguing proposition. Maya is about the one person alive who might have seen this from our angle. That is, the artistic one. You will also recall that at one point we even contemplated inviting her to share our dangers, but eventually turned the notion down, not because it would have been too much for her to swallow intellectually, but simply because she would not have had the nerve. Maya is a damnably brilliant poet, but perhaps a little too detail-oriented. She could have invented and admired, but she could not have acted, and therefore she is in the same blissless ignorance as the rest. Nevertheless, she is intellect's representative, and that's her value. Shri? Shri?
Yes?
What's the time?
About 8:50.
Shetty will be here in 5 minutes.
I know.
Can I put on the light then?
Must you? Can't you go on talking?
No, I can't, I'm afraid.
It's alright. Put it on. I feel better now.
Thank you. I thought you were going to lose your nerve for a moment, actually.
So did I. But I wasn't.
Can I put on the light then?
Yes?
Go, you fool! Didn't I tell you to check up in there?
What?
Look at this! The boy's cultural center ticket, it was on the floor! We could hang on that one in heaven's name!
But my dear Jay, you are as much to blame as myself.
That has nothing to do with it. It's your business to see what I don't see. How in heaven's name it got there? I don't know. God damn it, that's Shetty. Quiet yourself and sit down. Alright?
No, I made the exact changes with the courtyard in the entrance.
Yes, it was.
I really couldn't have done it. Oh, hi, Shreya. Good to see you, sir. Can you give me again?
Thank you very much, Shetty.
I thought you might like to look at it, sir.
Very welcome, Shetty. Many thanks. Now do run along and get some pictures and things like that. We have a very important set of people coming.
Oh, anything I should but sorry.
my little outburst, but it rather upset me.
It's alright, you are quite correct. I should have seen it. How it further, I don't know.
Neither do I. What's the time? 8:55. We can expect our first guest.
Where should I?
Late there, Shetty, with you, easing the table for books.
But I can bring the table from upstairs, eh?
That's all right, Shetty. Lay there, will you?
But it will be no problem to bring the table from upstairs, eh?
Nevertheless, Shetty, lay it there, will you? Oh wow, Sharma's at it again. 106 not. How many is that, Shetty?
The 10th jet. I think he should have been out at 21 jet.
Oh wow, I'm getting quite tired of all these crimes on nearby girls. Also, all of these rags to riches stories. Also, all of these celebrities. Ah, here we are. He's early, birthday.
I'll go get it.
Harsh, my fault entirely. I should have explained. You know, we're going up to IIT tonight.
I'm not going up until Friday.
Ah, I enjoy the quiet campus and its tranquility. Now, what are you going to have, Harsh? We are so chill. Oh, we can start with beer, work our way up. There are some brownies in the fridge.
Let's get right Chill into it, I think. Shakti, come here. Priya, let me tell you about my first semester at IIT with Jay. This man, an absolute machine, couldn't get him off the table. I sat right across from him and you could see the faculty's face fall every time they looked at my draft sheet.
I wish I could tell you it's exaggerating, but they really weren't that terrible.
So you're going up tonight then?
Yes, we leave tonight at about 12 by car and then let us home moonlight. And as you can see, this place is absolutely covered with books.
Covered with books.
Yes, it's coming to a library.
Coming to a library.
Of course, books aren't really in your line, are they?
No, only illustration magazines.
Oh, are you into the watchdog?
Yes, why are you?
Yes, love their recent issue.
Oh. I should have thought you would have been.
Oh, I am.
Did you ever hear of an old uncle of mine who's got a post?
No, one who got signed about Shahrama.
Well, you know he's just died lately.
What? He has.
Well, it's his library, which he's very kindly and unexpectedly bestowed upon me.
Good.
To the unspeakable mortification of Sir Indrajit Khan.
Sir Indrajit Khan. Isn't he quite a famous collector?
That's right. He's coming tonight.
Good heavens. Yes. It is the same man, isn't it? The one who lives in Shankar Society and has a son.
That's right, Harsh. He lives in Shankar Society and has a son. He's got a sister which is coming tonight as well.
She is.
Yes, a reward of 1,000 rupees is offered to any person who can coerce by dynamite or other means more than 2 words out of a mouth at the same time.
Why is she uncommunicative?
Uncommunicative. Uncommunicative, Harsh, is not the word.
Tell me, Indrajit sir's son. Isn't that Rohan Nath, the boy who's so frightfully good at sports?
That's right. You don't know, do you?
No, I've never met him, but I've heard he was hurdled in hundreds of yards and things like that, doesn't he?
Quite right. In fact, he is quite the living image of himself, isn't he?
Yes, they are actually quite alike.
Oh, in what way?
No, in every way. Same age, same height, same color, same sweet and refreshing innocence.
Shut up, Jay. I'm not an athlete anyway.
No, but you're just as much alive. In fact,
Am I? So you're having Indrajit sir's job just to sort of make him bite his teeth. Jealousy about books.
on the contrary, I'm going to let him have exactly what he wants, of course. Why I don't want it. But I'm telling you all this hush just to excuse the terrible mess with it. You can see we're having our meal off the chest.
Yes, I did think it was quite weird.
Good Lord, Harsh, you're getting positively fat.
I.
Not like the little boy who used to run up in school.
That was a long time ago, Jeff.
Doesn't seem so very long.
Well, I used to think you were an absolute hero in those days, Jeff.
Did you? As a matter of fact, I was more or less popular amongst the juniors.
It was I who was the popular one.
Were you in popular street?
I remember. I used to learn you back in the day. There you are.
Why did you do this?
I don't know. I suppose games are the only thing that mattered. Most unreasonable, I sure. Because I assure you, I'm very harmless.
I wonder if that's Maya. Do you ever meet Maya? Maya food.
No, I can't say I have.
No, she was before your time, wasn't she? Aha, the ravishing Shania. Come along, my dear. How are you, Shania? This is Shreya. And this is Harsh. Harsh, Shania, Mera.
Hello.
Now what are you going to have, Shania? Harsh is having some gin.
What a dog. And how are you getting along? Very well, thanks. And how are you? Oh, I'm all right. Of course, my sister, you have seen you somewhere. Yes, what are you? No, I don't know definitely, that's all. Oh, how weird, because I can simply swear that I've seen you somewhere before. Really? How weird.
Previous incarnation, I expect. Here you are, Shania. Excuse the mess, we're in a terrible mess here altogether. I should tell you about it. I've come into a library.
Coming to a library? My dear, how weird.
Yes, and I hope you don't think you're going to get anything to eat because the servants are away and they're very humble.
No, you told me that, and I had a simply gluttonous hygiene before coming. Gorged, my dear.
Oh, really? I really wouldn't have asked you to come, but this is the last chance of seeing you before we go.
Oh, I went up tonight then.
Yes.
Of course, I feel absolutely ghastly coming here dressed like this. No, why? I'm sure I ought to be dressed too. Of course, you must admit, my dear, this is the most mysterious and weird meal. Why mysterious and weird? Oh, I don't know. Just mysterious and weird. Don't you think it's mysterious and weird?
I'll bet you that's old now. Give me a moment and I'll usher him in.
The newcomer. The newcomer, Shania, is the revered Indrajit Nath, who has come here to look at the book. My dear! Unless it's Maya, who should maybe, of course.
Which of course can never be done. Ah, how do you do, Shreya? How are you going? You know my sister, don't you? Now let me introduce you all. This Pratibhaji is Miss Shania Mera. Miss Mera, Sir Indrajit Nath.
How do you do?
How do you do? This is Mr. Harsh Gupta.
How do you do, sir?
Good son. This is Shetty. He's a junior of ours. And there we are. And here, sir, is an armchair, which I think is more or less in your line. And here is a chest from which we're going to feed. The table having been commanded for books. That's not a casone, is it? No, sir. It's not genuine. But it's rather a nice piece. I got it from Italy. Now, are you going to have a cocktail, sir? Lord heavens, no, my boy. And you, nothing to do.
Yes, please.
What will you have? Is it an Italian, a Negroni, or Barbieri perhaps?
Yes.
These books I'm going to see, Jay, where are they?
They're in the other room, the dining room. I laid them out as best as I could and there's more space in them.
I shall be interested to see them. Most interested. I remember Bose had a really remarkable little lot of Shakespeareana.
Yes, but I'm afraid the folios were sold before he died. But there's a run of the quartos and a really amazing lot of Baconian stuff, at least. After all, it's very fun.
Ah, taken, my boy. That's a special favorite of mine.
Of course, all this is too technical and peculiar for me, isn't it? It is.
I'm sure Pratibhaji would have learned to be up to this sort of thing, hasn't she?
Yes. Of course, I'm too Philistine for words. Do go on, what about David?
I think we better try and restrain ourselves, my boy.
No, you must tell us about David. Isn't he the person who dashes around being Shakespeare or something like that?
Ah, here she is, the last as usual. Come along, Maya, let me introduce you. This Maya Kapoor is Sir Indrajit Nath.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? Pratibhaji, Miss Kapoor.
How do you do?
Maya Kapoor, Miss Shania Mera.
How do you do? How do you do?
Harsh Gupta, Miss Kapoor.
How do you do?
Have I come overdressed or have others come underdressed? I phoned an inquiry but couldn't obtain any answer.
Now contain yourself, Maya, and sit down. and all the tables that we use for books.
Yes, haven't you heard? He's coming to a library.
Oh,
Now, Maya, you're going to have a cocktail.
no thank you, I've had 4 already.
Four?
Yeah, why? Aren't I carrying my drink well?
Oh, you're carrying it all right. It's just another main advantage, that's all.
Anyway, when do we begin to have our meal of the chess? Because I'm personally rather peckish.
Right away, Maya. Now, come along, you all. There are lots of plates and knives and things here. And sandwiches and things. Pate, caviar, and salmon, and cucumber and the lot. All you've got to do is rally around and gather what you want.
So, are you the great Kapoor then?
Great Kapoor, sir.
Uh,
Why? Do you know anything about me?
Oh, I've read your poems, that's all. Or at least a lot of them.
Dear me, I hope you're not confusing me with the other Kapoor though.
No, you write poems, don't you?
I'm told so, but then so does the other Kapoor. A devastating creature who spells it with one U.
Oh no, there's no confusion at all.
I never knew you could spell the word with the U. Same here. Same here. I knew a Kapoor once. This is spelled with 2 O's. Nalini Kapoor. Horrible old hack she was. She lived down in Sanjoli.
Dear heavens, the young man is alluding to my aunt.
I think I'm terribly sorry. Have I completely messed up?
No, you've actually hit the nail on its head. Can I have some wine? I say, must we have our meal of the chest?
There you are, Maya. Is Auntie Ji doing any better, sir?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid she's still in bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. And how's young Rohan getting on?
Oh, Rohan, he's getting on alright. He's merely idling, of course, now like you do.
Does he like it or does he want to get back?
Oh no, he doesn't want to get back. He's enjoying himself.
Who's Rohan?
Rohan, he's my son and heir, 23 years of age.
Oh, I know Rohan. He was in the papers the other day for winning high jump at varsity sports.
That's right.
Yes, I remember it well. There was a picture of me next door to it.
Oh, was there?
Yes, not those winning high jump. Quite an old friend.
Yes, he's a sprightly lad as Rohan.
Jay said he's like me, sir. Is that true?
Why, yes, he is rather like you when you come to think of it. Quite like you.
I'm a double apparently. My dear, how excruciating. In what way is he like me, sir?
Oh, I don't know. Just in general truthfulness.
And freshness and innocence and...
Shut up, Jay.
But he's so afraid they will think him a man, isn't he?
Well, that's like Rohan too. I'm afraid they won't feel like that for long though.
No, they won't. Poor dears.
Of course, my boy Rohan is the most infantile thing to me in this world. I believe his only passion in holiday times is the movies. When I saw him at lunch, he was just rushing off to the cultural center.
But that's not the movies, is it, sir? I thought it was a music hall, and not that I know. I've never been there in my life.
Never been to the cultural center.
Why? Should we have been to the cultural center?
Oh, I thought everybody had.
Well, I haven't.
Neither have I. Is that the place in the mall road? My dear, you're confusing it with the Viceroy Lodge. What a abysmal ignorance.
Sad dog as a colonial shepherd, Shreya.
Certainly she would. Indeed, in the days of Mountbatten, the results of confusing the cultural center with Viceroy is what I should imagine would have been fatal. Certainly would have been taken up.
Who was the Viceroy Lodge anyway? Wasn't it where they all went temple and forth or something like that?
Viceroy Lodge, I'm told, was the administrative powerhouse of the upcoming and expanding presidency Apoditato.
Oh my dear, what is this sweet?
Where exactly were the Britishers sweet?
Oh no, poor dears going on about bombs, operations and possessions. Such a terrible lot of work about nothing now.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
Well,
But
anyway,
to return to the 21st century for just one moment, do you mean to tell me, Shreya, that you have never been to the cultural center?
of course I haven't. Never. Why?
Is that so? Dear, dear,
Yes, why?
you mean to tell me that you can stand there and puff out your chest and tell me that you have never been to the cultural center?
Yes, never. Why do you ask?
Merely the hawk-like sharpness of my vision?
Why? Is it a crime to have never been to the cultural center?
Oh no, sir, I don't expect this to crime.
Well, in that case, I'm afraid I myself am guilty.
No, sir, I merely thought
purely to make poor Maya spill things over her trousers.
I think it's more than likely.
Oh, I suspect much worse than that. I think you all have committed murder and it's simply chock full of rotting bones in here. Isn't it just the sort of thing for rotting bones? Yes, it is, isn't it?
That's right, Shania. I wouldn't let you see the inside of that chest for a word.
I'm sure you wouldn't. That it's all very well to try and bluff me out and pretend you will let me see.
Shania, that's exactly what I said I wouldn't do.
I have my suspicions.
But surely your murderer, having chopped up and concealed his victim in a chest, wouldn't ask his friends to come around and eat off it.
Not unless he's a very stupid and a very conceited murderer.
Very stupid and very conceited.
Which of course he might be.
In fact, that's what all criminals are now.
I don't think so.
Talking about murderers, have you guys seen that thing on the gallery? Oh yes, I have. Is it good? Is it good? I didn't like her though much. That new woman was very much.
Yeah, she wasn't good for that other film though. That was good, wasn't it?
Yes, wasn't it good? Yes, it was good.
Don't look down upon us, we're fallen women's fans.
Of course, the man I have a passion for is Shah Rukh Khan.
Is he good?
Oh, absolutely marvelous, my dear. Strong silent, you know. In fact, I think I like him better than Anil Kapoor.
Anil who?
You like Anil Kapoor? Oh, I think he's terribly good. He's good, but not as good as Hrithik Roshan, though. Oh, you don't think so? Have you seen that new movie, Natakbaazi? He was good in that.
But of course he had a mustache in that, didn't he?
I expect that improved him, didn't it?
But then Anil Kapoor always have a mustache.
Oh no, I think the ones ago, all the early ones.
The early ones.
By the way, did you see that Salman Khan and Aishwarya Rai movie? The Hum Tumhare something something. I forgot what it's called.
I, for one, at the moment of speaking, do not.
I know what you're talking about.
The Tumhare. I forgot what it was.
But jolly good, wasn't it? How did you like it? Oh, I don't know, like all these. You know? Oh, I thought she was rather good.
I once went to the picture and saw Wahida Rehman.
Oh, how did you like her?
Oh, I don't know, like all these, you know.
What was she in anyway?
I can't quite recall. There's something, I think, or something like that anyway.
I don't believe you ever bet.
I didn't know you were a fan like that, Shania. I simply abhor the things myself.
What a moral ground.
Oh no, they simply make me go to sleep. And all those places are so encouragingly stuffy. Tell me, Pratima ji, what do you think about those?
I don't.
I cannot quite ascertain Pratiman's opinion. She says she doesn't. Does that mean that she does not think about films, or maybe that she does not think at all?
Yes, decidedly.
Films. What fashion, what colors. My friend owned a grocery store next to the cinemas. And the cinemas were so
In fact, there is always trouble waiting at the door when it comes to life, man.
That certainly is. It's almost regularly trouble. I was wondering though whether you were getting into any trouble with your serial.
Me, man? No, man. What would make you think so, man?
Well, I called this house at about 8:45 and heard the most hysterical noises.
Hysterical noises, man.
Hysterical, Shetty, noises. Somebody had evidently lost their nerve. I was wondering whether you were the cause of it.
Me, man? No, man. Not me, man. I was not here till 8:55, man.
Then are you the one who frequents the cultural center, Shetty?
Yes.
I said, are you the one who frequents the cultural center?
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. The culture center. Oh, I did not hear you, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You don't?
The music hall, ma'am.
Yes.
I went there once, ma'am. But many years ago.
Not maybe.
No, ma'am.
There is a Shriya who frequents the cultural center.
Shriya, ma'am.
Or with Mr. Jai frequents the place.
Jai, ma'am.
Hello, Mr. J. Mr. J, what's all this about Mr. J?
Oh, I was just asking good Shetty Jai whether Mr. Jai will still be going to IIT in all this rain. Wasn't I, Shetty?
Yes, yes.
And I hope he told you that we are. Sorry, consider it rain anyway. One moment, I'll be back in a minute. What are you reading? Oh, 1984. Okay, 1 minute, I'll be back in a moment. That's alright, Shetty, you can leave now. Now that's clear.
Okay, Jai.
Now that Shetty is what we call a white man.
Oh, white flag. Oh, white flag. Yes. Okay, ma'am. Good night.
Hello, Shetty gone?
Yes, Shetty gone. Jai,
Yes.
I've just thought of something rather strange.
Something strange, man. What's that?
All this talk about rotting bones in chests.
Talk about rotting bones and chests, man.
Yes.
What about them?
You remember when you were an infant?
Yes, rather, I remember.
And you used to tell me stories around the fire?
Yes.
Do you remember your chest complex?
My chest complex.
Yes. Whatever the story was, detective, biological, murder, adventure or ghost, you always had a marvelous finale with a bloody chest containing corpses. You had a perfect mania for it, don't you remember?
Yes, I've forgotten that.
Why should you have remembered it?
You're right. I remember now. What about it, though?
Oh, nothing. Just strange. You're a morbid child.
How strange exactly?
Just strange. I saw him talking about rotting bones and chests. It just all came back to me, that's all.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean, yes. Are you going to have some of this now?
What's that? Whiskey? Yes.
All right, I'll bring it over. Say when?
When? No, a little more. When? When?
Happy days.
How's the old man getting on with the books?
Going to take the entire library away with him, I suppose. I'm simply saying goodbye to it.
I didn't know you were a book collector.
Well, I've been one for about a year.
What exactly is the line?
Well, I've some theories about the Victorians, you know. Everything comes around in time.
For example,
For example, you know, Matthew Arnold, Carlyle, people of that sort.
Matthew Arnold, perhaps.
What's wrong with Carlyle anyway?
An unspeakable person. You just pull yourself together.
I don't agree with you. He's got guts anyway.
Gods.
And a kind of angry righteousness which you don't get to see nowadays.
Thank God.
Well, I must go in and function. Are you coming?
Oh, yes. I like this one. I say, what's the time? I want to be home very early tonight.
Plenty of time. Come. Now, Maya, I've got 2 cigarettes in there. Do go and I'll be there in a moment. God damn it!
Oh, God.
What in God's name are you doing, Shri?
I thought it was him. I thought it was him. I thought it was Rohan.
What are you doing, Shri? Get up!
Why are you sitting there? Why are you trying to frighten me?
I wasn't trying to frighten you. I was wondering what you were up to. I wasn't even sure it was you. Why were you trying to sneak in on me like that? God would deserve, honestly. God, I could kill you. Scaring me like that.
I just wanted to see that everything was all right. I'm sorry I'm getting nervous. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Get up.
Give me some more of that.
Be good, Shri. it when you can.
Yes.
Don't get drunk on that.
No.
What's the matter, Shri? Come on, Shri. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself. Come on, Shri, come on.
I'm alright. It went down the wrong hole. What are you laughing at? Get upstairs in my room.
Where are they? I'll go get them.
They'll be hell of a nuisance to get. Tell me what is wrong.
Alright, you come and tell them.
Yes, what?
One moment, Shri.
Yes.
Shut the door.
Yes.
You have that little ticket, haven't you, babe? Give it to me now and be destroyed right away.
What ticket?
Rohan's ticket.
What Rohan's ticket?
Rohan's ticket. Rohan's cultural center ticket. I gave it to you.
Rohan's cultural center ticket?
So loud, you fool. Yes.
I haven't got a cultural center ticket.
Yay.
Sit. You didn't.
Look again. Look again.
You didn't give it to me. I never had it.
Give it into your hand.
You didn't. I
I
never had
gave
it.
it into your fucking hand.
See if you have got
Where
it.
is got it? I tell you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I think I put it in my jacket pocket.
Put it in your jacket pocket? You put it in your jacket pocket? Where is it now? Where is it now?
My dear Jay, what have you lost?
My temper. Sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, I hope I'm not interfering.
No, it's my fault. You didn't know Shri and I behaved like that, did you? But we often have outbursts like that, and it's often about trifle, isn't it?
Yes.
On this occasion, it was a question of a case of speaker records, which poor old Shri couldn't produce. I was chiding her for her business. The party had to do without its Beethoven tonight.
Well, that's an argument that does nobody any good. A strange thing to fight about.
Yes, but we do fight about strange things nowadays, don't we?
We do.
Can I have a drink?
Shri,
Yes. Whiskey?
Yes, please. Can I have some soda?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you ever so much. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm here for an errand.
an errand.
Yes, I want some rope.
Rope?
Yes. Why so excited? Rope. The young people in the other room, having exhausted the melodic abilities of the speaker, are now projecting their entire youthful intelligence into a composition of a parcel, and they want something to do it up with.
A parcel.
Yes, the old man's books. Better see what goes into it. I'm sure you know all of them. Hello? It's coming down again.
God damn it, it's coming down, alright.
Surely you're not going into...
That's it! Oh, Jay, what a mess! What a mess! Can you lend a hand?
Surely, Jay, you're not going into it.
Certainly we are. Besides, we've got nowhere to sleep here and the beds are all dismantled.
Oh, that needn't worry you. You can come down and put up with me. I have plenty of...
That's alright, old friend, but I think we'll try and make it.
Very well, have it your own way.
Hello, did you guys know that?
Not at all right. We are scared out of our wits.
I know, and it's simply coming down the cheeks, yeah. Surely you're not going to holiday tonight. Certainly, yeah. But my dear, you can't. You'll be swamped out, honey, flooded.
Okay, you want some string, should I?
Oh, yes, we do. Where are the books of the We're gonna make a parcel, my dear. Come on. Piece of paper. Have you got the paper?
I've forgotten the paper.
Well, go get it. Right here.
Oh, and you might keep the cigarettes while they're in that hutch.
Thank you, Mom. Here you are.
Thank you.
Here you are. Well, now I need some string. Where's the string?
Oh, it's in the other room. Shall I go get it?
No, I'll go get it. Where is it?
Oh, it's in that sort of big vase thing, you know?
Do you know the sort of big vase thing, Hart? Yes, I know it. I'll get it.
Isn't he sweet?
Yes, he's rather a lamb.
Yes, a decided duck.
Yeah, yeah. And in the jigsaw, what do you know what
Get it, Harsh?
Which pocket is it in?
Wrong, right?
My right or yours?
Mine.
Go on, is it? That's right.
Right you are. 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3,
What is that?
4, 5, 6, 7. What is this? I fear what is it? Slaughtering each other of course. Ow!
Mr. Harsh, we cannot be strong on every occasion, but it's always possible to be silent. What is he doing to you?
I thought it was my arm. I say, Jeff, you don't know your own strength, you know? You carried an absolute fault. So I'm not a strong man after all. Never mind, you come back to the mother heart. Please. All night I was with you. There was room in a heart even for the Lord. A criminal and an outcast.
How fearfully interested in what we all see tonight. Why poor Jack can't allowed to commit his own murders and fire I don't know.
You could understood that professionally interested you see. All right, that's right, all right. And it's a simple question of bringing assassins to justice.
And how would you do that?
Why, by having them arrested, of course.
Would that do it? I've heard of assassins being brought to high court, but I've seldom heard of them being brought to justice. I hope you're not confusing the two.
Why, what's wrong with the High Court anyway?
Their stenaya, blemish is single, but ineradicate. It's human, justice is not.
Here, here.
I say, are you one of those people who doesn't believe in capital punishment?
I think possibly I approve of murder too much to approve of capital punishment.
Approve of murder?
Stenaya, there are so many people I would so willingly murder, particularly the members of my own family, and including the aunt so felicitously described by Mr. Harsh, that it would be positively disingenuous to say that I don't disapprove of. Furthermore, I've committed murder myself.
How do you get that?
It's all a question of skill. You, my friends, have paradoxically a horror of murder to small and complete respect for it at large. That is what we call murder and war. One gentleman murders another in a back alleyway in Shimla. Well, let's say since you have suggested it, gold peninsula street, and the entire society shrieks out for revenge upon the evil. And we call it murder. But when an entire youth and a man of a whole nation rises to stop the entire youth and man of another, not even for gold fillings in a state, the society condones and applauds the outrage, calls it war. How then can I say that I disapprove of murder, seeing that in the last war I have acted on these assumptions myself? I lament to be free, certainly, and responsible for the fact that tonight, for being able to fool around with people like you, I think I should have very much liked to have done. I have to hobble around like an old woman on one leg. But the point is that I proved that I don't disapprove of, haven't I?
No, you did nothing of that sort. You'd be the first to be horrified by murder if it happened under your nose.
I wonder,
Besides, you must have some moral standard.
must I can't recall it.
No, don't be absurd. You wouldn't want to fly.
Wouldn't I? I've got thousands in my bag.
But
Anyway,
no.
I beg your pardon. Honor, I'm very sorry. Shall we toss up?
All I was gonna say is,
Yes.
this is what I call a jolly good passive.
Excellent.
Now, what were you gonna say?
I really have no idea. What are your own moral standards, Shania?
Oh my.
Oh, Shania believes in Jainism as a way of life, doesn't she? What with it being the real attempt at veganism and all that?
Oh no, surely not.
What? What's wrong with being vegan?
Nothing whatever. Indeed, I have no doubt that they were of the profoundest significance to every difference they made in the world. However, they make no difference in the top rating capitalists. It's a blind optimism, though it's truly touching. I've often attempted to discover whether it was within the range of any of us to observe even one of them. You should do no murder, a complete dismissal of the evolutionary dependent art of the life. Regardless, I've done murder myself, as I explained.
No, I doubt that. You never commit murder. Your conscience wouldn't let you.
Ah, do I have a conscience?
That's right. And for someone who hasn't a conscience, I can imagine murder being an entirely engrossing adventure.
You mean a motiveless murder?
Yes.
Yes, that does happen sometimes, doesn't it? You do get those people who murder purely for the fun of it, don't you? Wouldn't it be cute? Yeah, idea of fun. Arey, but I've heard of cases like that.
Certainly,
clever and competent murderer. I'm talking about a real genius at it. See, he was alive to the fact that vanity was the Achilles heel to the whole thing, and went specifically out of his way to avoid it. I'm talking about a real genius at it.
Oh yes, but then he'd never be able to keep from talking about the very fact that he was so brilliantly clever as you put it, so he'd give himself away just the same.
Yes, but he might be so clever.
Might, but wouldn't. Don't you think so?
Ah, listen! It's coming back again.
Oh yes, I'm getting sick of this storm.
So am I. I think I ought to be going.
Same here, really.
What an uncanny coincidence. Now you two will be able to go together.
I say, isn't it absolutely terrible?
Isn't it awful? Are you still going, you two?
Surely we are. Besides, it's not so bad now. It's not raining anymore as a matter of fact if you're thinking of getting off.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Same here.
Which is another curious coincidence.
Oh, do shut up.
Hello? Hello? Yes, yes, Millroad X143. What? Sorry, it's 100%. What? What? Oh, yes, yes, rather. Will you hold a moment? I'll bring the right away. Yes, yes. Pratima ji! Pratima ji!
Hello? 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 No one's here. Oh, hello. Is that you, dear? Yes, dear. Oh, he's not here. No, let me check. No, dear, he's not. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Probably held up in the right drawer, dear. I'll be there straight away. Yes, dear. Yes, we'll come right now. Quite right, dear. Quite right. Right, you are. Rohan hasn't come back.
Hasn't come back. Oh, that's the storm.
Yes, yes, that's what it must be.
Did you say he had been to the cultural center?
Yes, that's right.
God, I'm disliking the network tonight.
Was he expected back then, sir?
Yes, he was. He was expected back by me. My wife gets alarmed if there's any hitch.
Yes, he's just the sort of boy to get himself murdered. Writings are very gloomy, boxy, no?
I'm sure he'll be back by the time we reach.
Yes, yes, I expect he will. Well then, he must be off. Where did he leave our hats and coats?
Oh, downstairs. Get them, sir.
And so we've got your parcel already.
Oh, that is sweet of you. Thank you very much. That is a wonderful parcel, isn't it?
Well, it's not all bad.
I should say not. That is rather convenient.
There you are, sir. Now it's not raining as a matter of fact, but I expect you'd like a cab, wouldn't you?
Yes, yes, I'd like a cab. Can't think where that boy's gone. I never known him fail when he said he'd be back.
You must be very affectionate, sir.
Yes, yes, he is. Well then, it only remains to thank you for the most charming evening. To say nothing of the most charming company. The company being even more charming than the books. That's saying an enormous amount. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Miss Kapoor.
Good night, sir.
And you must have something in exchange for those books, you know, Jack?
Never, sir.
Oh yes, you must have something. You must have some swaps, as you used to say. You must have your swaps. Oh yes.
I am forgetting them, sir.
Oh, now that won't do, will it? Just like me, just like me. Getting on, you know? Getting old. My trouble.
Oh. Well, I think I ought to be going. Oh, where do you live? Oh, ask Rocky.
Then shall we get a cab and I'll drop you?
Where then do you live, Mr. Harsh?
Me? Oh, I live up in
Well,
Well,
answer.
oh God, I thought she got onto it.
Who, Maya?
Yes.
Well, even I did for a few moments. But that's what gave piquancy to the evening, didn't it? She had it.
You sure she hadn't?
Quite sure. But for a few moments I wish she did. Lord, Maya, strange, I wonder. You know, if she'd been with us, she wouldn't have gotten drunk, should she?
I'm not drunk, I'm just a little drunk, that's all. Hey, what was that?
Be yourself, Shri.
I think I heard something. It was the bell, it was.
Well, what of it? I'll go and check. It's Maya. She left her cigarette case behind apparently. Have you seen it somewhere?
No.
It must be here somewhere. Hello, you came up.
Yes. I thought you might give me another drink.
You're welcome, Maya.
I beg your pardon, humbly.
Why? Oh, you asked? Just a splashman.
Yes, a generous one. Dear heaven, what an unmentionable fatigue.
What?
Living. I wonder if this is the way out. I shall try organism one day. The mighty Mahmood, the victorious Lord, whom all the misbelieving in black thought, of fears and horrors that infest the soul, of scatters and slays with his enchanted sword. She seems to agree with that.
Yes, but she's not going to get any more.
You're in a horrible state tonight, dear. You're possibly silent drunk.
Better than a blabbing drunk at least. Perhaps we should treat them off to be ashamed of themselves.
I say, must you have all this light?
What's wrong with the light?
Nothing is wrong with the light, Shriya. Only I am a creature of half light. And seeing that you have a pleasantly shaded little table lamp, can't you make use of it?
That's right. But I hope you're not going to settle down too heavily and make yourself too much at home because we've got to be off before.
Ah, that's better. Much better. I'm sad tonight, you know. What's the time?
About 10:35.
10:35. I expect you're wanting to get rid of me.
Not at all, man.
I hope not. I'm full of melancholy today and don't want to go home. You must bear with me. It's been a strange evening.
Strange evening, why?
Why strange?
Oh, I can't tell you that. That's my job. I suppose it's the thunder and one thing and another. Besides, I'm always melancholy at this hour. 10:35. Curious hour. Did you ever read Goldsmith's Life, please?
No, I can't actually recall it.
No, you should. It's about the city at night. I shall do his night piece up to date one of these days. And I shall make it to 10:35. Now it's a wonderful hour. I'm particularly susceptible to it.
Why so wonderful?
Because it is the hour, I think, when Shikra asks why. When it wants to know what's it all about. When the tedium of activity and the folly of pleasure are equally transparent. It is the hour when unemployed servant girls in the spoiled beauties of the slum are walking down the streets for hire. It's the hour of making advertisement signs and buses and traffic blocks. It's the hour when jaded Shikra theatre audiences are settling down in the dark to the very last acts of plays, of which they know the finale only too well. They know that when the curtains down, they'll all be bundled down into a chilly and possibly rainy night, where they'll have to fight for taxis or rush for trains, or somehow transfer themselves home to a cold supper and the prospect of yet another day tomorrow, exactly similar to the one which is just past. For others, further horrors are awaiting. The night clubs and cabarets have not yet begun, but they will do so very soon. I could enlarge upon the idea indefinitely. 10:35. Horrible hour, morbid hour. For it is not only the hour when pleasure has ended, it is the hour when pleasure itself has been found wanting. There, that's what this hour means to me. And it has moreover been thundered. 10:35.
Yes, Maya, but by the time you will have finished your speech, it will be 11 o'clock. My dear Maya, in brief, you see no earthly object in living.
I do not, do you?
Yes, but then I'm interested in things. Why don't you get interested in things? Why don't you take up cricket or exploring or making love or golf or finance or lecturing or something?
Or as you suggested this evening, murder.
Or as you say, sure, but a poetic frame of mind will hardly be induced by the spectacle of Shri and the evening suitcases.
Well, I think it certainly would. I tell you what, I'll stay and see you off.
That's enough of that, Shri.
Mind your own business.
Come along, Shri, that's enough.
Mind your business.
They'll see us off. Sure, man. Why don't we finish that up and see what you feel about it? Doesn't look as though we'll get off with Shri in this state.
I'm perfectly sober. Why does she want to stay and see us off? That's what I want to know. Why does she want to stay and see us off?
My dear Shriya, Maya has no earthly reason in wanting to stay and see us off, and I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting sick of this. It's not doing anything with you. You know what, Maya? Why don't we just finish that and leave her with me?
I've got to go then.
What do you mean, Maya? You've got to go.
For the moment I thought you wanted me to go as well.
And nothing of the sort. I just wanted to be alone with Shri, that's all. And I'm getting sick of all this silly chatter. I don't want you to go.
You don't?
No, not at all.
All right, I'll stay. Have another drink.
You're in a strange mood tonight.
Not a strange mood, I'm inspired. One has inspirations, you know. Extraordinary inspiration. And I have one today.
What's that?
I'll tell you that perhaps. Do you have such a thing as a pin, Shriya?
A what?
A pin.
Yes.
Thank you. I shan't be long now.
No hurry. It's a quarter past though. God, I don't feel like driving tonight after all.
No, there's something in the air tonight. Did you notice it being so exciting?
No, what about it?
Car was subdued, I thought. And pathetic. Well, I must be going. What's it doing?
Better now.
And so to bed.
Well, thank you for coming around and all that, Maya.
The pleasure is mine altogether, believe me. It's been an interesting evening.
Hey, what's on your pocketbook?
She's got it. She's got it.
Your tongue, Shri.
She's got it. That's right. She's got it. She's
Hold your
got it.
tongue, hold your tongue, hold your rope. Maya,
Yes.
Maya, this has nothing to do with you. Shri and I have certain trouble between us which concerns no one else. Will you kindly leave and leave us to it, please?
Won't you tell me your trouble, Jay? I might be able to help.
No, I will not tell you your trouble. This has nothing to do with you.
No, Jay. It may not be anything to do with you, but it may be something to do with the public in general. And I'm its only representative in this room. Won't you tell me?
Are you going or are you not?
No, Jay. I'm not going. You see, I'm rather awkwardly situated.
You are something more than that, my friend.
How's that?
You are very dangerously situated. Very dangerously situated indeed.
Jack, I'm late, and I have no protection.
You are not.
Stay back on my foresight!
Your foresight.
The compensation as well as an encumbrance. Besides, I have another little weapon here, which is of even greater value to me.
What's that?
This, a whistle. A policeman gave it to me.
When did you do that?
He gave it to me 20 minutes ago. It's now waiting at the corner for me to use it. It depends on you whether I shall use it or not.
What do you want from me, man?
I want two things. I want two truths. I want the truth about the ticket here and the chest there. Or rather, its contents.
As for the ticket, I know nothing of the sort. I can satisfy you on the chest as well. For the chest, I simply don't know what you mean.
And you have succeeded in satisfying me on neither.
Maya, I've come to the conclusion that you're hopelessly drunk. And you better go home.
It's possible that I'm drunk, but not hopeless. And I'm not going home.
Maya, what's all this about? What's all this maudlin suspiciousness?
This is not modern suspiciousness, Jet. It is well founded. From the very first moment when I called this house at about 9:15 and heard about the fire your friend there crying for down, the suspicion was there. And it has been growing ever since.
Growing ever since? Growing ever since? What do you suspect? What do you mean?
I suspect murder, Jet! Murder of Rohan Nath!
You suspect, what did you say?
Murder, Jet!
My God, my poor, poor Maya, you don't know how you believe me. I imagine you got on to the real truth, which would have been devilish awkward. What did you say? You hear that, Shri? She suspects us of murder. Murder, isn't that too rich?
It's possible that you're trying to bluff me.
Love you. You drunken, sodden maniac, love you. You know what? Go on, blow the whistle, bring a policeman in. Get on now, do what you like.
Perhaps I am insane. But since you say I can do what I like, can I see the inside of that chest?
See the inside of that chest. See the inside of that chest. You can see the inside of 50,000 chests. Get on now.
I did not ask to see the inside of 50,000 chests, Jack, but to see the inside of that specific chest. And I cannot do that if I could get on out.
You're mad and drunk.
Possibly. Nevertheless, can I have a look inside?
Yes.
All right.
Go on. What are you waiting for?
Very clever, Jack, in any case.
I wish I could say the same of you, you fantastic ass.
You get farther away, please, will you go to that chair? Stone, padlock.
Yes, what about it?
There's the key.
It's in the other room. Shall I go get it?
No, don't do that. I can force it. Must I do this? Must I do this?
Here's your key. Here's your key. Now look and get what's coming to you. You'll be sorry if you look at like a fool. You'll be sorry.
I take the risk. Will you go back to that chair? You swine! You dirty swine!
Now then, Maya, sit down. I want to talk to you.
What on earth would I have done to you?
I say sit down. Now listen.
Sit down,
Sit
sir. What do you
down.
mean?
For God's sake, sit down. Let me explain.
Explain.
Sit down. For God's sake, sit down. Let me explain. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Sit down and judge me. Sit down and judge me. Maya, you're an enlightened woman, aren't you?
Profess to be yes.
It's in your power to have the hands.
So it seems.
And Shriya too.
She had to.
Maya,
Yes.
you remember our talk tonight about the High Court and Justice and the difference between the two. You made the point.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, well, remember that. You wouldn't be giving us up to justice. Maya, I want to ask you something else. You're not a woman of morals, are you?
No, I'm not.
And you don't take life as a very precious thing, do you?
No.
And Maya, listen, I've done this thing. I am Shri. We've done it together. We've done it for adventure and danger, for danger. You read Nietzsche, don't you? And you know that he tells us to live dangerously. And he doesn't rate life any more than you do, and he tells us to live dangerously. We thought we would do so, that's all. We've only done the thing others have talked, we've done. Do you understand?
Go on.
Listen, Maya, listen, you're understanding, I think. Now, apart from that, quite apart, you'll see that you can't give us up. Two lives can't become one. It's just been triple murder. Now, apart from that, quite apart, you'll see that you can't give us up. Our lives are in your hands and in your hands, man. If you have us up now, you're killing us as much as if you would have run us through with that sword in your hands. You're not a murderer, Maya.
What are you?
We aren't, I tell you. In the days of the Nizam, you thought nothing of this. You don't tell me you're a woman of your period, Maya. Maya, for God's sake, tell me you're an emancipated woman. You can't kill us. You can't. Can you?
You're right. There's truth in every word you have just said. This is a dark, strange, and incomprehensible universe, and I understand it. I myself have tried to apply pure logic to it, and the application of logic can lead us into strange passes. And has done so in this case. You've got my own words in my face, and a woman should stand by her own words. Said I hold life cheap. You're right. I do. You're really included.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do I mean? I mean that you have taken and killed by strangulation a very harmless and helpless creature of 23 years age. I mean that is not just there. Your life is staring and futile remains of something that could also live and laughed and ran, thought it could. Laughed as it could have never laughed and ran as it could have never run. I mean that for your cruel and scheming pleasure, you committed a sin and a blasphemy against that very life which you now find yourself so precious. You're a more than that. You not just killed him, you've rotted the lives of all those to whom he was dear. You've brought worse than death to his father, an equally harmless old man who fought this thing quietly to a peaceful end. And whom this entire universe will now be blackened and distorted beyond the limits of time.
Huge shout out to SSO